Alright, what is up, everybody? It is Trent here, and something that has been on my mind recently is that we don't really have a good way to simulate drafts in Smite. If we want to be preparing for a set, if we want to be practicing our drafts, or following along with a draft when you're watching a competitive set, we don't have a good way to do that. We have spreadsheets, and that's it. So, I have cooked something up here. Keep in mind, I'm by no means a coder, but you can head on over to, if you don't have this bookmarked, you can just go to smitedraft.com and it'll pop up. So this is the tool, and I'm just going to kind of go over some of the functionality of it real quick. So it works pretty much like a pick and ban. I don't have it spaced out to be how Smite has things spaced out for competitive. I left it that way intentionally, so that way if you wanted to simulate it for ranked, you could do that. Basically, you can just drag and drop any character anywhere you want. If you want these to be your first bands, you can have them be your first bands. If you want these to be your first bands, the outside, they can be your first band as well. Once a character's been slotted in, they can't be touched over here until you either reset the draft, that's one way to do it, or you can manually add individual characters back to the middle just by clicking on the character. So that's pretty much it. It's straightforward. You can filter by role, not by class. I did that intentionally as well because I can be seeing, oh, Ullr's a mid laner if I need a physical mid laner. Oh, the Nice here if I need a physical mid laner. I think it's a little bit better for competitive if you search by role. And I've always wanted that for Smite. So only other functionalities, you can rename your sides. So we'll do us versus them. And the only other thing is if you want to be drafting with a little bit of pressure with a clock, I added the draft timer over here. So let's say you're just practicing your bands for a competitive set, or you want to practice drafting against your teammate or your friend. You can start your timer, and it'll start counting down from 25, and it will reset to 25 when you either add a character into a pick or a ban slot. So let's say we're going to ban Hou Yi. Restarts it back up to 25. Now we ban Maman, goes back up to 25, and so on and so forth. It'll go all the way down. At the end, it'll tell you missed a pick or a ban. If you want to stop the clock, all you have to do is just reset your draft, and it'll stop the clock. And that's it. I'm not a coder, like I said, by any means. So be gentle with me if my code sucks. Hopefully it doesn't. But any feedback would be appreciated. Go ahead and just test it, see if you can break it, whatever. Any feedback would be appreciated. Any competitive players that would use it, give me feedback on features that you would like to see or how I can improve it. So I hope this is a helpful tool, and I will catch you guys later.